The panelists from the Met Orchestra today are Chelsea Knox, Maroon Corey, and Stephanie Mortimer.
So that we're not hitting the note after the accent too hard and disrupting the phrase like like I said, you have so many beautiful characters throughout this whole thing. It's just about making sure that the where you don't mean for those extra oomph to come out, that it smooths out the phrase just a little. Can we hear that one more time? Good. The accents, they were totally there, but I lost the phrase just a little bit. I want to hear still that kind of still carrying that line, even though there's a little bit of an emphasis.
The other thing I think about with high notes like that when they're really soft, I try to think of a clock face and like where would my air be pointing on that clock face? For me, that's probably around 1 o'clock for that note. Maybe almost at 12. And you can play around with that. Try playing that note and then like move around a little and see what feels the most comfortable.
Confocal, does it mean with fire, right? Fiery.
Yes, with energy.
Okay. That's it. Okay, very good. Very good.
I don't usually have this opportunity in masterclass, but I have a Baroque flute right here.
Yes.
Just so you can kind of hear what the timbre. So when you're playing on a Baroque flute, a one-keyed flute, you would have a really clear D major scale. G major is pretty good, E minor is all right. And then as you start to go into the other keys, the timbre gets a little weirder. So I think when we approach this on the modern flute, we want to not lose entirely the spirit that Bach would have been writing for, which is a really colorful scale. Those notes would have had a little bit of extra color and excitement and difficulty on a Baroque flute.